You know why many top students end up working for people who were poor students, and why most successful people in society were not outstanding in school. When we were young, teachers always told us, if you are bad at a subject, treat it as a weakness. This low grade affects your overall score and indirectly shapes your future. That is not wrong, but only applies in school settings. We have grown up and cannot go back. Society is not like an exam with strict rules. An exam has two rules. You cannot open books and must work alone. But society is an open book exam. No one stops you from learning any time. You can even ask others for help when you do not know something. In this age of high collaboration, you do not need to know everything. Just do well in what you know and are good at. That is called division of labor. As society develops, the roles become clearer and more specialized. Each person is just one gear in a large machine. Society does not need geniuses, it needs specialists. So, where do specialists come from? I will give you a simple formula. Strength equals talent multiplied by investment. Talent is what you naturally enjoy and are good at. Investment is the time and resources you put in. Everyone has a gift from nature. That is your talent, but first you must discover this gift yourself. I know your life is very busy. Still, what I say may not be easy to accept, especially hard to fully grasp. If you only hear it once, my advice is to watch until the end. Listen repeatedly when you are free or doing housework. Share and save the playlist for easier access. I am sure within a few months your thinking will improve dramatically to a new level. My channel will help you unlock your potential step by step. Just keep listening and applying. How can you find your talent field? Actually, it only takes 3 steps. First, do not worry too much. I want to share a real secret. The vast majority of people live vaguely. They do not know their true strengths, even less know what they should do. So to live better is not hard. You just need to be slightly more aware than most people. Find your strengths, then use different tools to maximize them. After that, redesign your life. I will guide you to recognize your strengths, find your talent area, and best ways to use this strength. First, listen to a short story. Understand clearly before continuing. On a vast grassland, there are lions and gazelles. A gazelle is born a gazelle. Clearly knowing who you are is the starting point of everything. A lion must hunt gazelles to survive, while a gazelle only needs to run and eat grass. But here is the point. The gazelle does not need to compete with the lion. It only needs to run faster than other gazelles to live happily. Do you understand? In the internet age, we see people like Elon Musk, Larry Page, and Jeff Bezos every day. These people are excellent. I admit that. But what does it have to do with me? They are lions. I am a gazelle. They eat meat. I eat grass. There is no point comparing. As a gazelle, I should focus on who. In other words, as long as I can beat others in my field, I will win the whole world. In this fiercely competitive era, we must find and focus on our strengths, then work hard to maximize them. No one is perfect. Everyone has weaknesses. As long as those weaknesses do not threaten your survival, you can still succeed. I believe many have heard of the theory of the weakest link. This theory has harmed many people. The theory of the weakest link, also known as the bucket theory, is a common concept in education and management. It comes from a fable about a water bucket made of wooden staves. According to this theory, the amount of water a bucket can hold depends on the shortest stave among all that form the bucket. This means the weakest point of a system or person determines its overall effectiveness. In education, this theory is often used to say students must improve their weakest subjects to raise overall performance. This view holds that a low grade in one subject drags down the total score. When we were young, teachers always told us, if you are bad at a subject, treat it as a weakness. This low grade affects your overall score and indirectly shapes your future. That is not wrong, but only applies in school settings. We have grown up and cannot go back. Society is not like an exam with strict rules. An exam has two rules. You cannot open books and must work alone. But society is an open book exam. No one stops you from learning any time. You can even ask others for help when you do not know something. In this age of high collaboration, you do not need to know everything. Just do well in what you know and are good at. That is called division of labor. As society develops, the roles become clearer and more specialized. Each person is just one gear in a large machine. Society does not need geniuses, it needs specialists. So where do specialists come from? I will give you a simple formula. Strength equals talent multiplied by investment. Talent is what you naturally enjoy and are good at. Investment is the time and resources you put in. Everyone has a gift from nature. That is your talent. But first, you must discover this gift yourself. If you are not sure about your talent, follow these 3 steps. Do not rush. Take time to reflect. The first step is reflection. Think back from childhood to now. Is there anything you did faster and better than others? That means others needed more time and effort while you did it easily. Everyone has one or more such things. Notice them. They are clues to your natural abilities. The second step is feeling self-efficacy. When you see someone doing something and think, I can do that too, even better than them. That feeling is called self-efficacy. It shows you have potential in that area. If you often feel this way, write it down. It may be a hidden talent you never recognized. The third step is achievement and joy. Think about what activities give you long-lasting satisfaction and inner motivation. This natural drive may come from your genetics, brain structure, or upbringing. Whatever the reason, you will do these things more easily than others. After completing these 3 steps, take half a day to prepare a pen and paper. Write down 30 things you most want to do. Use handwriting, not typing. Based on your notes list, what excites you most? After writing, review the list and group similar items together. Look for patterns and common themes in your interests. Then ask yourself, can any of these be turned into income? Are they close to something people pay for? Finally, based on your inner desire, start eliminating until only one remains. This should be something you find not too difficult and where your skill is above average. This is very likely your true talent. Once you find it, the next step is to keep refining and amplifying it. You must invest enough to turn talent into advantage. Otherwise, it means nothing. As I said earlier, advantage equals talent multiplied by investment. Talent alone is not enough. Without investment, you stay invisible. Relying only on natural talent is not enough to stand out. You must practice with purpose to amplify it. In the process of growth, many struggle to stay consistent. At this point, a key technique is feedback design. Break your plan into small pieces. Do not set huge goals. Turn one big goal into many small tasks. This brings continuous satisfaction. You can let others see your small wins and praise you. This makes you feel more positive. Feedback from small steps is crucial. It grows over time. You gain more confidence and think, I can do this. Gradually, you feel excited. Your brain keeps seeking this feedback. Repeat this cycle. Congratulations, you have successfully become addicted to progress. This is the addiction mechanism. Once this loop runs, you push yourself onto a positive trajectory. From there, you can achieve greater success. You also need to learn how to increase your personal value, because in the long run, small motivation from feedback is not enough. You must think clearly. What impact does your work have on society and others? How do you help people? What have you gained? This sense of achievement and fulfillment cannot be replaced by anything else. At a certain stage, you may need time to find deeper meaning in what you do. Combining advantage and meaning creates a strong belief. With this belief, you will not give up easily when facing hardship. Actually, escaping confusion only requires doing 2 things well: seeing trends clearly and recognizing your strengths. Once you master this method, your goals will become increasingly clear. All great people share one thing. They are long-term thinkers. They are patient and never in a hurry. They do not chase short-term opportunities or one big win. Instead, they move step by step. Every step is solid and in the right direction. Patience is the key to success. Remember, slow is fast. As long as you choose the right direction, you can use time as a lever. Look for small advantages, repeat them consistently, and accumulate them. Eventually, you will achieve success. This is the only rule for success. Great chess players do not have magical moves. Truly skilled players do not rely on sudden brilliance. Instead, they make steady moves one after another. These are the ones who usually win in the end. Truly great people are patient and careful. They do things that seem slow but very solid. They seize small advantages and eventually accumulate big wins. Understand that time is the deciding factor. The greatest regret in middle age is not lack of money. It is realizing you should have had much more. One day you notice others around you are better and even more hardworking. Only then do you feel crisis and start worrying. You look for an escape, but there is no shortcut to success. In this hurried age, we want success too badly. We rush for results and crave quick advancement. Many want a secret martial arts manual to become the champion, but in the end, they get scammed. This world has two types of people easily deceived. 1. The greedy. 2. Those in a hurry to succeed. Time is an irreplaceable factor. People who do little often want quick wealth. But I tell you, only competing through time is hard for others to surpass. Successful people all understand using time to sharpen their competitive edge. Spend time to accumulate and grow. Do not ask how to get rich quickly. If you are at the lowest class and extremely poor, do not ask others how to get rich fast. Asking such foolish questions only shows you have no future. Remember the factor of time. Use 10 years to sharpen a sword. You can use time to refine your product health, mind, and character. Do not chase quick opportunities. Many see others making money. They immediately ask, is there still a chance? But they never ask how long that person has been accumulating. Many want to rise quickly but end up collapsing instantly. Those who take shortcuts skip difficulties, but in doing so they also skip the destination. The further they go, the farther they drift. Long-term thinking and accepting natural laws mean no shortcut is fastest. Even those who earn money by luck, when the opportunity passes, they quickly become lost. So not taking shortcuts is actually the fastest shortcut. What is hard to achieve is also hard to lose. What is easy to get is easy to lose. Set your vision further. Think about who you will become in 5 or 10 years. Then decide what you must do today to get there. Take one step at a time. Results will surely come. Understand natural laws. Natural law is planting and harvesting never happen in the same season. Desperation breeds strategy. Facing despair gives rise to fighting spirit. If a person has firm will, then nothing in the world is impossible. Facing adversity, if one can surpass their limits, they can achieve extraordinary results. Like strong water flowing from a high cliff, creating a mighty waterfall. When a person falls into despair, they may reach peak fear. But from that fear and despair, they can gradually move toward calmness. Accept suffering and search for breakthrough. That is the moment when the heart must die for the path to be born. Despair is not the end. It is the beginning of spiritual awakening. After enduring hardship, joy will come. After 10 years of hardship, when the time comes, you can gallop forward. If you are facing despair and enduring pain, then congratulations. A turning point is about to come. My channel always emphasizes this. Keep going. To my friends, next, I will talk about how to raise your energy. If recently your state has been low, you make mistakes often, even your luck feels worse, you feel sudden sadness, then your energy field may have a problem. This sounds mysterious and cannot be measured by science, but it always affects our lives. Some say it is poor mental state, starting from diet and sleep. But after trying everything, the condition does not improve. It feels like an invisible hand is holding you down. Do not worry. Today I will share how to improve your energy field. So each day you feel full of energy. You also attract people of the same frequency and better things. There are 3 effective methods. The first is managing your thoughts. A common cause of low energy is inner chaos. When you keep blaming yourself for past events, feeling regret, sadness, and guilt, your energy is drained by things you cannot change. What we need to do is live in the present. When eating, just eat. When sleeping, just sleep. Focus on doing each small task well at the moment. Let things flow. Allow everything to happen naturally. Some people cannot control their thoughts or stay focused on the present. For those, I suggest doing simple, low-energy tasks. Clean your house. Go for a run, play ball, or go to the park and enjoy sunlight. There is an interesting theory called 20 minutes in the park. Just spend 20 minutes a day in a park. No need to exercise. Just sit and enjoy the sun. It effectively improves your state. The second method is spending more time with high-energy people. Have you noticed energy can be contagious? Being around high-energy people is like reverse charging your battery. On the other hand, some people are good at draining your energy. They constantly complain and carry negative energy. When you listen, you get pulled down with them. Of course, care for friends. But when your energy is low, prioritize taking care of yourself first. The third method is praising yourself and others. You should write a gratitude journal every day before sleep. Remember 3 things that made you happy today and praise yourself. This builds confidence and raises your energy. This is not empty talk. It is a highly effective psychological therapy. You can find it in many psychology books. Mind follows thought. When thoughts are positive, your mood changes too. Praising others is even more important. It makes them happy and shares joy. It also helps you change feelings of comparison and insecurity. When you can appreciate others' success, you become more confident. Many comment, money can solve everything. If you have money, energy is high. But the truth is not so. Money is important, but not the deciding factor of your energy. I have met many rich people. Not all are happy or high energy. They may have rich material lives, but many still feel empty and lost. So do not think money solves all problems. Money cannot buy positive mental state or high energy. What matters is you take care of yourself. Keep your mind positive and full of energy. Remember, self-affirmation is the most important source of high energy. I hope you remember what I said today. Always encourage yourself.